Hi, it's David Cultural Laptop Magazine. We're here today with Lau Geckler of Yota Phone, looking at the groundbreaking Yota Phone prototype, the first phone in the world with a second e-ink screen on the back that's designed to help you save battery life and look at all of your alerts and important data without having to wake the screen. So, Lau, show us how this works.
So what you see here is basically a Android standard Jelly Bean 4.1 is this version. It will be 4.2 in the launch. We have added a few applications, actually between 15 and 20, to make it easier for the consumers to start using the EPD display on the back, and I'll show a few of the apps. For instance, right here there is a countdown function. Let's say that you have decided for New Year to quit smoking, and you want to share that with people around you, you want to motivate yourself. You push this button and you will automatically have on the back side a nice little motive here. That could also be a reminder that you have to take your pills, or you need to do some more fitness, whatever you prefer. We all know the situation of, for instance, being here in Las Vegas, needing a map to navigate around. When you use that map, you need to be able to also communicate via email and multitask. And you can just, by using this gesture, get the map on the back side. Sorry, push the phone button. That's right. And you have the map then on the back side. And it's basically only using the battery when it's updating the map, and should the phone die, no more battery, then you still have the map and you can navigate around in Las Vegas. The same obviously if you have boarding card, you're in the airport, you move again using this simple gesture, the boarding card on the back. You can then check your gate, you can communicate an email, and should you run out of battery, you still have your boarding card. A few other, by the way, you can see here we have introduced a new gesture going back to the main menu. You do an easy swipe. I'll jump back. Sorry. And I like Dilbert. So you can get your daily quotes when you get up in the morning. Choose Dilbert here. Just take the Russian one away. Push this button, and he's right now getting on the internet and finding Dilbert. And you have your Dilbert cartoon when you need it, when you want it. I'll show you a typical meeting appointment. Calendar function. You basically turn it off and all your calendar notification will come automatically and look like this, and it will be always on, and until you actively do something it will stay on the screen and remind you. Another example on personalization is the interactive wallpapers. Obviously you can put anything to the back side by just using this gesture. The other way to do it is to go into wallpapers, find the picture you like, find the type of clock you like, and push this button, and then you have your own interactive watch on the back side. This will stay always on, and it will only use battery once it's changing, as this is an EPD display. The gestures we have introduced, we have removed the standard Android buttons. Instead we have three simple gestures. One is if you want to jump one step back, you do like this. If you want to go back to the home menu, you do a full swipe, which is the home menu. And if you put the button here, you get the overview of active applications open. In this case it was the clock I just worked on. Now I got one back. Obviously it has an e-reader function. Sorry. Again the same. you push it to the back, and you have an e-reader where you can navigate, change the pages by swiping. And I go back again. So we all know the situation where our phone is out of battery. We think there might be something else wrong. At least the screen is black, pushing the power button, nothing is happening. We can basically 100% personalize what should get on the back when it runs out of battery. In this case, it clearly tells you that it needs to be charged, it's out of battery. It could also keep your key information, telephone numbers. It could keep your map of the CES convention. It could keep the latest program you had open. It could say, I'm lost, please call this number. It's all up to you. You can do whatever you want. Percentage before it runs out of battery, it will ask you, what do you want? Do you want to keep what you're working on, or do you want the standard procedure to be activated?
Great. Do you mind if I hold this in the video for a second? I'm not going to mess with it, I promise.
Oh yeah, sure. Here.
And that's the tilbun if you want to.
That's the tilbun, okay. So, here, so we just want to talk, wait, where's the...
Oh no, this is this one you can't start. This one here.
Just want to show the front screen for a second.
Yeah, just go back.
Oh, right, because this is better. Thank you.
Actually, this is another story.
So, we just want to talk for a second about the hardware on the Yota phone. As you can see, this is a 4.3-inch Super LCD HD screen here. It is running a very stock version of Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, which is going to allow Yota phone to more quickly update the operating system without having to put any extraneous skins on it. The only major customizations have to do with the back screen and the gesture that replaces the buttons. Inside, it has a 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon dual-core processor, and of course on the back we have another 4.3-inch EPD display that is 200 dpi. Otherwise, we're talking about 16 or 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and a 2100 milliamp hour battery, and of course 4G LTE. We don't know yet what carriers are going to carry this phone, and we expect it to come to US toward the end of the year, but this is a very exciting product. It's going to allow different kinds of use cases. You can see the front of the screen here, which has gone out, is regular Gorilla Glass, but on the back we actually have a curved Gorilla Glass covering the notification screen, so that you can put it down and you just know from the curve on the back that this is your notification window. And the great social thing about this is you can kind of put it down the table, it looks really inconspicuous, and then you can check with one eye while you're having a conversation with your relatives that you're not interested in, to see if an email came in, without being conspicuous and pulling up the phone and doing this. So this is a great way to sort of stealth ignore people, and or do other important things like store a map on the back, as we learn. And of course here we've got a Dilbert comic to highlight the e-reading portion of this. So a very exciting new product that's extremely unique, and we look forward to seeing how this develops. This is Aaron Pilch with the Yota phone here at CES 2013.